You spoke on MJ, right? I want to know how was it when he came to the Garden in that playoff series, and he had the crazy game, the what was it, 63 points, and Bird was like that wasn't that was God in a jersey, y'all were the dominant, the champions. Like, what was it like seeing him hit the scene and what he was doing to the game?
Yeah, I mean, Michael was obviously a great player as a rookie, but he had sat out most of that year with a foot injury. How old were you guys then? Were you guys even born then?
5. Well, no, I was born in 80.
I was born in 81.
Okay, so that you guys were 5 years old. That's crazy. But he was such a great player, and we knew he was a great player. But in that series, because again, that's the 1986 Celtics team, and we weren't losing.
Right.
There was no way we were losing. But Michael, he had some good players on his team, but nothing like he would have as his future expanded. But I played golf with Michael on the Saturday before that Sunday game, and we played 36 holes, and I took a little bit of money from Michael that day, and that might have been a big mistake. And as I got out of the car, he says, "Hey, tell DJ I got something for him tomorrow." DJ picked up like his 5th foul, like 4 minutes into the third quarter, and so like I got a big chunk of that 63. And I remember a funny story about Walton was in that game, we were doing some switching. Most of the switching, I was always accused of you just don't want to guard him. So you just like switch. And Walton ended up fouling out, and he was cursing me out at the end of that game so hard, like, guard your own man. But yeah, Michael was, everybody knew at the end of that series, even after that 63 points, I think he had another 50-point game in that series, but and you brought up Larry's quote, but I think that we all knew that Michael was the best player in that series. And, he had earned everybody's respect for sure. If not before that, but by that time, absolutely.
So you joined the Phoenix Suns with Barkley, KJ, Dan Marley, and this is an opportunity not to get a chance to have be on another good team that has a chance to win a championship. How was that Phoenix Suns era for you?
It was great. Paul Westphal was our coach, and a first-time head coach, a unique perspective, but a happy person.
Yeah.
And playing with Charles, Charles made me laugh every day for 3 straight years. Every day he made me laugh.
The first year he got MVP, y'all first year together, right?
I know. Yeah. But I think that was because he was in shape playing on the Dream Team that summer.
Right.
Charles was great. But my whole 3 years with Charles, anyway, it was a joy.
That final series, because we, obviously at that point I'm 13. I'm in Chicago. I'm watching. I know everything that happened.
Bulls fan.
You was Bulls fans too.
Yeah, I say Bulls fan.
So we seen the replay of it in The Last Dance and all that. But how was that final series? And you played golf with MJ during that series too, right?
I think so. Yeah, we played a lot of golf over the years. Michael was obviously he's the best player of every series he's ever played in his whole career, and that's what separates him from so many of the other great ones. I'm not sure he ever played in a playoff series where he wasn't the best player.
Right.
Oh.
But we thought we had a chance, and then we got behind in the series, and then we won an amazing comeback series in Chicago, or comeback in Game 4, I think it was in that series, and anyway, we thought we had a chance, and really believed that we could do it going back. And then even late in Game 6, that was the clinching game, I think we have a 6 or 8 point lead going down the stretch of the game, and we could not score. We missed open shot after open shot, and you got to give the Bulls a lot of credit. But that was one of the most challenging parts of my career. I'm calling timeout. We're up 2. They have the last possession. And I'm telling our team, they're like, no threes,
right?
No threes. And sure enough, they come out of the timeout. They inbound it to Scotty. Charles goes for the steal.
Right.
Doesn't get it. Scotty starts penetration. I see him hit Horace, and I'm going to fly down to tackle Horace. I'm going to grab him from behind to make him shoot free throws. And hot potato to Paxson, my man.
Right.
And it's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? But yeah, it's a crazy game. But the Bulls they were special. Down the stretch of that game, I mean, there was a reason why we didn't score. Their defense is pretty special.